What's up, everybody? Slayer's back, and here to bring y'all a new video. Today, it's Slayer the Critic. But let's begin. I'm here to bring y'all my review on Sword Art Online. In 8 years' time, from 2014, a man by the name of Akihiko Kaiba released his new game by the title of Sword Art Online. And everyone is super thrilled about it. But unlike the people who bought it and waited in line to buy it, our main character, Kirito, or Kisugai, whatever his name is, let's just call him Kirito, bought it early and is known as a beta tester. While playing the game, they learned that they can no longer log out of the game. And that poses a problem because Akihiko Kaiba suddenly comes on the game and informs them that it is not a defect, it is a part of the game, and that the only way to exit the game is to beat it. Wow. And if you die in the game, you die in real life. And he even mentions, don't even try to take off the headgears. You die as well too. So it's basically double-edged sword. But anyways, this helps drive our character even more because he has to do whatever he can to survive and beat the death game known as Sword Art Online. Now, Sword Art Online just recently ended on Toonami in the English dubbed. And I also got a chance to see the whole series in English subbed. Excuse me for that. And they're both pretty amazing. From the voice acting, dialogue, and even the drawing and the visual appeal. It's amazing. Now here's what I think makes it an amazing anime worth watching. From the very first episode, you can see the visual appearance of it. Appealing nature of it. Sorry, I had to enunciate there for a second. My tongue was tying there. From before, when Kirito dove into Sword Art Online, there was no color whatsoever. Until as soon as he took the dive into Sword Art Online, it's like, man, how do I get to go there? Or I wish I was there, something like that. It just literally sucks you in from the get-go. And you are just immediately drawn. It's like a whole other world there. Another thing that I really enjoyed was the musical score. This musical score is phenomenal. From the action scenes to the heartfelt scenes. And just regular, everyday life in Sword Art Online. Handled very well. And even the action scenes were handled very well too. But I also noticed that the bonds in here are really strong because each person will and can die in the game. So the bonds here are especially stronger. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you could be in a guild one day and go on a raiding mission or a mission of your own, and all of a sudden everyone in your party will die. And the deaths matter in this game because it helps drive each character forward and gives them more meaning to live and want to get out of the game even further. Now there was some comics sprinkled in here and there to loosen the tension and tragedy of the game, and that was also handled very well. And there was some romance here thrown in there here and there, but especially, but mostly with Asuna and Kirito. Yes, they get together, get over it. But then that was pretty good, but I feel it could have been a little bit better. But anyways, now let's get to the meat of the bone. But anyways, not to say there are some problems that let down a bit. This The first problem is the pacing and the length of the series. The pacing, it felt like it was too rushed. It felt like it was so rushed that I couldn't tell if I was watching the main plot or filler or a plot filler episode. Or whatever it is you want to call it. And it was so fast you didn't have enough time to flesh out each character or give enough development to each of the characters when the time came. Another problem I had, well, the same problem along with pacing, is the episodes length of the series. We only get 25 episodes. This show could easily have been 30 plus in episodes. It could have went higher than Death Note in episodes. I say I could estimate it could go around 50 or more. But that's just me. But like all things, it had to come to an end. Another problem I would have is the second half of Sword Art Online, also known as Elfheim Online. One of the problems I had with Elfheim Online was the fan service. You couldn't tell me there wasn't fan service in this whole like 11 episodes. Reason why 10 to 11 episodes. The reason why I say the fan service is bad, like too much in this one, is overwhelming in this one, because there are so many close-ups of Leafa in this one. It's like what the heck's going on? It's like, can you back the camera up a bit? But anyways, I'm just say I didn't like it. I'm a guy, but I don't think of any other problems that I didn't think of, but there is one thing that they did get right, and that is exploring the relationship and the bond between Kisagaya, aka Kirigoto, and his cousin Suga, whatever her name is. And yes, they're cousins. He even mentions it in Sword Art Online. And how they came apart, but also how they came together. And it was handled excellent. But I want to see how they could handle it more. But it's also about forgiveness too, so that always makes me happy. Other than that, this episode is an amazing anime. This anime is an amazing anime, easily worth watching over and over again, and I could never get tired of it. So that's why I'm giving Sword Art Online a 4 out of 5 stars. It is definitely worth watching, from its musical score to its visual appearance. It is excellent. And so, if you want to leave a comment below, just do it, or hit me in the inbox. I'll hit you back up. Other than that, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Kale Slayer, and this is Slayer the Critic. See you on YouTube.